We cannot continue like this. So many reactive vessels set ablaze by the Nigerian military. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. In response to the vessel caught with illegal crude oil in the Delta set ablaze by the Nigerian military, the African Action Congress AAC presidential candidate for 2023, Omoyele Sowore, reacted in disappointment. In a report by Sahara reporters, the Nigerian military in Warri set fire to the empty Dame vessel after Tantita Security Services Limited in Delta State discovered it to be carrying contraband crude oil on Thursday of last week. The Nigerian military on Monday set fire to the ship with the International Maritime Organization IMO number 7210525 that had been detained by Tantita Security Services Limited, a security firm. The vessel, whose owners have not yet been located, was stopped at the Escravos River in the Warri Southwest Local Government Area of Delta State while carrying 8 crew members and an unknown amount of crude oil. Security personnel detained it and turned it over to the Nigerian Navy on the Saturday of last week. The AAC presidential candidate responded in a tweet on Monday, calling it the military's most idiotic action ever, and asking how else would you set ablaze 4 fish ships than to cancel all theft? Is no one in the military aware of the horrifying environmental consequences of igniting crude oil fish ships in the Niger Delta, an area that is already possibly polluted? Omoyele's post rethers. Nigerian military sets ablaze vessel caught with illegal crude oil in the Delta. May, the most idiotic action carried out by any military. How do you set ablaze fuel-laden vessel except to cover up oil theft? Is there anyone in the military who understands this? This horrific environmental impact of setting ablaze crude oil-laden vessel in the Niger Delta region already polluted beyond imagination. Evidence obstruction of justice. The other day they set ablaze cocaine haul they claim to. What about the legal implications such as obstructing justice by destroying evidence? They already found a haul of cocaine in Lagos which they set ablaze the other day to hide the true owners and culprits. Evidence is destroyed. Nigeria has been turned into a real jungle. Only a revolution can change things. We promise to provide that revolutionary leadership. #We cannot continue like this. Nigeria has become a natural jungle. We pledge to provide the revolutionary leadership necessary to bring about the necessary change. Sincerely, something is the soap for this country. Like waiting gongon they play. They caught people with stolen oil, and the only solution to the problem was to set it ablaze. Like even if so that people will get oil, they no go punish them, or they're not going to be punished. Look at how the law is being bent to some people's favor. Meanwhile, if it were to be what's it called? Tell me how it makes sense to set ablaze a vessel carrying oil, stolen oil. How is that the only possible thing that they thought about? Now this kind of thing they cause problem. This is going to cause, or this is already causing obstruction of justice. And tell me, it's not even only that. The fact that, true, for Niger Delta environment, where those people see, if you go to Bayelsa State, if you go to Niger Delta region, sincerely, all those states under the Niger Delta region, Bayelsa, Niger Delta region, I swear you're going to open your mouth like this. Your jaw will drop. Because you ask yourself, why these people are living in kind of places? They don't have good water. Now you they go there, go destroy their air. The air will be the only thing we then get. We they okay. Haba. Why? Because to find out, say one particular military or guy, and get the vessel where then still a be. Why? Sincerely, for this country, things they happen. Order from above. If the government is not aware of the oil theft as P2B voiced out, they would not have set the vessel on fire. They did that to cover up. Of course, nobody is a baby here. It is obviously the fact that they need to cover it up. Look at how these people bend the law. Just look at. See our African China that time, then they tell us so. Big man, a small poor man we thief money, and then they show him face for crime fighter. But me big man we thief money, then they show him face for crime fighter. Why? It is only when we practice true fairness, equity, and justice that things will get better in this country. If you see person waste steal for north, you deal with them. You see person waste steal for south, you deal with them. If you see person will be say ain't do it in no deal okay for not, you let the law as in no intervention. I'm telling you, Nigeria will be fine. When Peter Obi said it is those in government that are stealing crude oil, many fools without being called them just because of hate, jealousy, and envy. The military is culpable in all theft. Yes, now very culpable. Why would the army set the vessel ablaze? Can't they leave it for investigation, or possibly they know who it belongs to? Hence, destroying it saves the person name. Of course, now you don't know. Destroying evidence to exhibit is to manifest a cover-up. Criminals in high places who has turned Nigeria to a laughing stock. These are the kind of people where fella they laugh at, they sing about when in their life. What type of people are we in this country? When are we going to turn a new leaf? When is the time going to come when every Nigerian will be bold to say, I am proud to become a Nigerian, to be a Nigerian? My dear, I am sincerely hoping that time comes during that time, because you don't reach me here. And they keep doing these things as in they all know about themselves. They only know about themselves. When matters come outside, they know if you come outside, can assist. Then they steal the wealth of a nation. Imagine waiting, suppose they make Nigeria day better. One person did the pack and for himself and your unborn generation. Now you tell me that person they no go born like how many like 7 embassy for a generation so that you go use and they treat them. No, tell me. Why? Now wow. Why are we people fools like this? You allow politicians to lead you astray. If government or military want to conceal the evidence to start by wrong politician, they can decide to detain the vessel until nobody think about it and release it back. But burning in it is a way to deprive the owner from continuing using it for illegal bunkering. So the crude oil where inside where they steal. Okay. They set it on fire to cover the evidence, who owned the vessel and which country they are heading to. One thing I know of is one day Nigeria will be better. One day we are going to fight for it. Even if we don't see him, it is going to